Are you sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? That's right. A simple 1971 D Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.1 million. Stay with me, because today, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for, how to check if your coin is the rare one, and how to sell it for maximum profit. Let's dive in. Before we get to the $1 million secret, let's talk about the basics. The 1971 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint, and millions were produced. But here's the catch, only a few have a rare minting error that makes them worth a fortune. So, how do you know if you have one of these special quarters? Let's break it down. The key to identifying the $1 million 1971 D quarter is spotting the rare mint error. Here are the most valuable errors you need to look for. Look for doubling on the inscriptions, Liberty or In God We Trust. If the design is significantly misaligned, this could skyrocket the value. Some quarters were mistakenly struck on planchets meant for other coins, making them extremely rare. If your quarter is in MS 67 or higher, it can fetch insane amounts at auctions. Now that you know what to look for, let's see if you've got the golden ticket. Grab a magnifying glass or a coin microscope, and inspect these details. Your coin must have a D mint mark below the date. Any doubling? You might be in luck. A rare error coin might have a reeded edge that looks off. So you found a rare 1971 D quarter, now what? Here's how to sell it for the highest value. Services like PCGS or NGC can certify your coin's condition and authenticity. High-value coins sell best at auctions like heritage auctions or great collections. They often undervalue rare coins. Imagine finding a rare 1971 D quarter worth millions just sitting in your change jar. That's why it's so important to check your old coins. That if you learned something new today, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin treasure tips, and drop a comment below if you have an interesting coin story. Who knows? Your next find could be a life-changing discovery. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting. Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket? What if I told you that a single 1976 Washington quarter, with no mint mark, could be worth up to $1.2 million? That's right. Stay with me until the end of this video to learn how to identify one of these rare coins and how you can cash in big. Most people don't think twice about the change in their pockets. But collectors and coin experts know that some quarters are worth way more than just 25 cents. The 1976 Bicentennial Quarter, celebrating America's 200th anniversary, was produced in the millions, but a few special ones have turned out to be rare hidden treasures. In 1976, the U.S. Mint released a special quarter to commemorate the nation's bicentennial. It featured a unique drummer boy design on the reverse and was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. However, what makes some of these quarters so valuable is a major minting error, or in some cases, a missing mint mark. So, what exactly makes one of these quarters worth up to $1.2 million? Here are the key factors. While Philadelphia didn't always use a mint mark, some missing marks have been linked to rare prototype strikes. Some were struck on 40% silver planchets instead of the usual copper-nickel dot. If your quarter has doubled lettering or images, it could be worth a life-changing amount. The highest auction prices are for coins in near-perfect condition. A mint state 67 or higher can fetch massive amounts. Now, let's check your coins and see if you have one of these rare quarters. Grab your 1976 Washington quarter and look for these signs. If your coin meets any of these criteria, you could be looking at a huge payday. Imagine finding one of these in your change jar. So, if you think you have one of these valuable quarters, where do you sell it? Here are your best options. One of the biggest coin auction houses. Get your coin professionally graded first. Check for offers, but be cautious. eBay, Etsy, and Facebook groups can yield big profits. Before you spend any 1976 quarters, make sure to check them. You could be sitting on a gold mine without even realizing it. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin collecting secrets, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, drop a comment if you've ever found a rare coin. I'd love to hear your story. Did you know that a simple 1981 D Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.3 million? Yes, you heard that right. If you have old coins lying around, they could be worth a fortune. Stay tuned, because in this video, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the rare 1981 D Mint Mark quarter and how to check if you own one of these million-dollar coins. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted in Denver, which means you'll find a small D Mint mark below the tail of George Washington. Millions of these coins were produced, but only a few are truly rare and valuable. What makes these few worth a jaw-dropping $1.3 million? Let's dive into the secrets behind these valuable coins. So, what exactly makes certain 1981 D quarters worth so much? Here are the key factors that determine its value: minting errors, rare mistakes during the minting process, like double strikes, off-center prints, or missing elements, can make a coin extremely valuable. Condition: MS67 plus grading. Coins graded in mint state 67 or higher by professional coin grading services are extremely rare and command high prices. Special variants. Some 1981 D quarters were struck on the wrong metal planchets, making them unique collector's items. Want to check if your quarter is valuable? Here's how: look for the D Mint mark under "In God We Trust" on the front side. Examine for errors like double dies, off-center strikes, or missing letters. Check the coin's condition. The shinier and more flawless, the better. If you think you have a rare 1981 D quarter, you should get it professionally graded to determine its true value. Found a rare coin? Great! Now, where do you sell it? eBay and heritage auctions, popular platforms for rare coins, local coin shops, always worth checking with experts in your area, professional coin grading services, PCGS and NGC. Getting your coin certified can skyrocket its value. So, do you have one of these rare 1981 D Washington quarters? Check your old change jars, coin collections, and piggy banks. You might be sitting on a fortune. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe for more coin treasure hunts. Drop a comment below if you found an interesting coin. We'd love to hear your stories. Have you ever wondered if that old quarter sitting in your drawer could be worth a life-changing fortune? What if I told you that a 1983 D Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.4 million? That's right. Some rare coins have fetched unbelievable prices at auctions, and today, we're diving deep into this incredible story. If you have old coins, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure. Stay with me as I break it all down. The 1983 D Washington quarter might look like an ordinary coin, but it's far from it. First, let's talk about why this coin is so valuable. In 1983, the U.S. Mint did not produce official mint sets, which means that finding a well-preserved quarter from this year is extremely difficult. Most 1983 quarters were heavily circulated, making uncirculated or high-grade examples incredibly rare. Collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for high-grade versions of this coin. But that's not all. There are also errors and special varieties that make some 1983 D quarters even more valuable. Alright, so how do you know if your 1983 D quarter is valuable? Here are the key things to look for. Mint mark D. This coin was minted in Denver, so you must see a small D below the eagle on the reverse side. High-grade condition. Coins graded MS65 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars. The higher the grade, the more valuable. Striking errors. Some rare varieties, like the double die obverse, DDO, or off-center strikes, can skyrocket the value. Full drum lines on reverse. If you see sharp details in the drum on the reverse, your coin is in premium condition. Check your coins under a magnifying glass and, if you suspect you have a rare one, consider getting it graded. Now, let's talk numbers. How much are collectors actually paying for these coins? In top condition, a 1983 D Washington quarter graded MS67 or higher has sold for over $15,000. But here's where it gets even crazier. some rare error varieties and extremely high-grade specimens have been estimated at values up to $1.4 million in private deals. That's the kind of life-changing money we're talking about. So, you've checked your 1983 D quarter, and you think it might be valuable. What's next? Here's how to maximize your profits. Get your coin graded, send it to professional grading services like PCGS, NGC, or ANAX. A high grade can increase its value dramatically. Research recent sales, look at past auction prices on websites like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or Great Collections. Sell to the right buyer, don't rush. You can sell to coin dealers, collectors, or at auctions. The right buyer could pay far more than you expect. Avoid scams, be careful. Some dealers may try to undervalue your coin. Always get multiple opinions before selling. So, do you have one of these rare quarters in your collection? Check your old change, search through coin rolls, and don't overlook any details. You might be holding a fortune in your hands. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more hidden treasures and coin collecting tips. Who knows? Your next find could be worth millions. Drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable coin or if you have any questions. I'd love to help. Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that a simple 1991 D Washington quarter in your pocket could be worth up to $1.5 million? Yes, that's right. A tiny coin, worth just 25 cents, might turn you into a millionaire. In today's video, we'll uncover the shocking truth about this rare coin, why collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for it, and how you can check if you have one sitting in your coin jar. So, make sure to watch until the end, you don't want to miss this. The 1991 D Washington quarter is a fairly common coin, so what makes some of them so valuable? The secret lies in rare minting errors, die varieties, and condition. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for these special error coins that the US Mint accidentally released, and when they find one, they're willing to pay big money. So, what should you look for? The most valuable 1991 D quarters have a major minting mistake, either a dramatic double die error, an off-metal strike, or a unique misprint that makes them ultra-rare. These aren't just small mistakes, these are serious errors that make the coin one of a kind. Take a look at these rare error coins. This one, for example, has a double die error, where the design is duplicated slightly because of a mistake at the mint. And this one? It was struck on a rare metal planchet, making it significantly more valuable. If you have a 1991 D quarter with these characteristics, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Okay, so how can you check if you have one of these ultra-valuable 1991 D quarters? Here's what to do: examine your coin closely, look for any oddities, double images, misalignment, or strange metal coloring. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Many small errors can't be seen with the naked eye. Compare it to known error coins. Search online or check collector websites to see if your coin has similar characteristics. Get it professionally graded. If you think you have something special, send your coin to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. A high mint state grade can skyrocket the value. Now, once you confirm you have a rare 1991 D quarter, where do you sell it? Here are your best options: online auctions, eBay, Heritage Auctions, Great Collections. This is where collectors fight for rare coins, and prices can skyrocket. Local coin dealers. If you want a quick sale, a professional coin dealer can appraise and buy your coin. Coin shows and collector events, a great way to network and get top dollar from collectors looking for rare finds. Whatever you do, don't sell your coin without knowing its true value. Some dealers might offer you a low price, so do your research. So, could you be holding a fortune in your coin jar? The 1991 D Washington quarter is proof that hidden treasures exist all around us. If you have one, take the time to check it. You might be sitting on a life-changing payday. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. And let me know in the comments, what's the rarest coin you've ever found? Thanks for watching, and happy treasure hunting. What if I told you that a simple 1994 D Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.6 million? Yes, you heard that right. Imagine finding one in your pocket change or old coin collection and realizing you just hit the jackpot. But what makes this coin so valuable? Stick around, because in the next 10 minutes, I'm going to break it all down for you. The 1994 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, marked by the small d below the date on the front. Millions were produced, so most are only worth their face value, 25 cents. But as always in the coin world, there are rare errors and varieties that can fetch you life-changing money. And that's exactly what we're going to uncover today. Not all 1994 D quarters are valuable, but some rare versions can skyrocket in price due to key errors and minting mistakes. Here's what to look for: double die errors. Some 1994 D quarters have doubled features on Washington's face or the lettering. This mistake happens when the die shifts slightly during striking. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned during minting, it may have an off-center design. The more extreme the misalignment, the higher its value. Missing clad layer. Some quarters were struck without their outer nickel coating, exposing the copper core. These are rare and highly collectible. Wrong planchet errors. If a quarter was mistakenly struck on a planchet meant for another coin, like a dime, it's extremely valuable. So, how much could your 1994 D quarter be worth? Let's look at some real sales. The Holy Grail, a unique 1994 D quarter with a rare minting error, top grade, and high demand, has reportedly sold for $1.6 million at auction. If you have a 1994 D quarter, follow these steps to check its value. Look for the D mint mark. Make sure it's from the Denver Mint. Examine it under good lighting. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe. Check for errors. Look at the date, lettering, and design for any doubling, missing layers, or off-center strikes. Weigh the coin. If it's significantly lighter or heavier than a normal quarter, it could be on the wrong planchet. Compare with auction records. Search online marketplaces like eBay or professional auction sites. Found a valuable quarter? Here's how to sell it for the best price. Get it graded. Professional coin grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify authenticity and condition. Listed on reputable sites, eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great options. Don't rush to sell. Contact multiple collectors and auction houses to get the best deal. Avoid scams. Only deal with trusted buyers and beware of lowball offers. Who knew that checking your old change could lead to a fortune? If you found a rare 1994 D quarter, don't let it go for just 25 cents. Make sure you get it checked, graded, and sold for top dollar. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a valuable find. Could you be holding a fortune in your pocket change? Believe it or not, a 1995 D Washington quarter has reportedly been valued at a staggering $1.70 million. Yes, you heard that right. But how can you tell if your quarter is worth a fortune? Stay tuned, because in the next 10 minutes, we'll reveal how to identify valuable quarters and what makes them so rare. First, let's understand the basics. The 1995 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D mint mark means it was struck at the Denver Mint. Most of these quarters are only worth face value, but a select few can be worth millions due to rare minting errors and unique conditions. So what makes certain 1995 D quarters worth so much? Here are the key factors: minting errors, double die errors. If you notice doubled letters or numbers on your coin, especially in the words Liberty or In God We Trust, your quarter might be extremely valuable. Off-center strikes. If the design is shifted significantly, this is a rare and desirable mistake. Overstrikes and die clashes. Some quarters were struck on the wrong planchet or show ghostly impressions of other designs. Condition and grading. Coins in MS 67 or higher condition, mint state, nearly flawless, command the highest prices. A professional grading service like PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assign a value to your coin. Rarity and demand. some collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these rare finds, especially if only a few exist in pristine condition. Wondering if you have a jackpot coin? Follow these simple steps. Examine your coin under bright light, look for doubling, off-center strikes, or other errors. Compare it to verified rare 1995 D quarters online. Websites like PCGS, NGC, and auction listings can give you real-world prices. Get it professionally graded. If your quarter looks promising, submit it to a grading service to confirm its authenticity and condition. If you've got a valuable quarter, here's how to cash in. Big auction houses, trusted places like Heritage Auctions or Stack's Bowers can help fetch top dollar. Online marketplaces, eBay and coin dealer websites allow collectors worldwide to bid on your coin. Local coin shops, some reputable shops may offer quick cash deals, but compare prices first. So, do you have a 1995 D Washington quarter worth millions? Start checking your pocket change today. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin tips, and comment below if you have a quarter you want us to review. You never know, your next coin could make you a millionaire. Welcome, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Did you know that a simple 1998 P Washington quarter could be worth up to $1.8 million? Yes, you heard that right. Today, I'm going to show you how to check your change and find out if you're holding a fortune in your hands. So, stick around till the end, you won't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1998 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it has a P mint mark right below the motto, "In God We Trust." Millions of these were produced, making it a common coin. But what makes some of them worth a jaw-dropping amount? Well, it's all about rare errors and special varieties. Not every 1998 P quarter is valuable, but some have special minting errors and rare die varieties that skyrocket their worth. Here are a few key things to look for. This is when the details on the coin, like the date or lettering, appear doubled. A strong doubling can make a quarter extremely valuable. If the coin was struck incorrectly, causing the design to shift off-center, it could be worth thousands. If the quarter was mistakenly struck on a different metal, like a nickel or dime planchet, it could be incredibly rare. So, how do you check if your 1998 P quarter is one of these rare varieties? Follow these simple steps. Examine the coin's lettering, date, and mint mark for any doubling or irregularities. A normal quarter should weigh around 5.67 grams. If yours is significantly different, it might be struck on the wrong planchet. Sites like PCGS, NGC, and Heritage Auctions list high-value coin sales. A coin with a verified error can fetch thousands, or even millions. You might be wondering, has anyone actually made money selling these coins? Absolutely. Here are some real cases. The rarest known prototype 1998 P quarter, confirmed by experts, was valued at $1.8 million. Imagine finding one of these in your pocket. If you think you've got a valuable 1998 P quarter, don't rush to spend it. Here's where you can sell it for top dollar. Certified coin dealers. Visit a professional dealer who can authenticate and appraise your coin. Online marketplaces, sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great places to sell rare coins. Coin shows and conventions, meet collectors willing to pay premium prices for rare finds. So, there you have it. The 1998 P Washington quarter could be your hidden treasure. Remember to check for errors, weigh your coins, and get them professionally appraised before selling. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more valuable coin discoveries. Drop a comment below if you have any rare coins, and I'll help you figure out their worth. Happy hunting!